about to meet a strange people in a strange enemy country.
I didn't know anything about this particular part of history. I didn't know that there was an English occupation of Germany after the war.
We dropped more bombs on Hamburg and fell on London in the whole of the war.
It's been difficult.
For all of us.
1945 was an astonishing moment for Europe. It's beholden to us as filmmakers never to forget the most cataclysmic episode of the 20th century.
The inspiration comes directly from a family story. My grandfather, Walter, was stationed in Hamburg just after the war. He was the governor of a place called Pinneberg, just outside Hamburg. When I was pitching the story of the aftermath, I learned that Ridley Scott was the same age as my father and had a very similar experience of being a young boy in post-war Germany.
It completely recalled my childhood. My father was important in the army, and so he was seconded to the Allied forces in Germany.
This house is requisitioned for British use by order of the Control Commission, Germany.
The Brits basically requisitioned properties in order for their families to live in them when they came over, because they were going to be here reconstructing the country. And my grandfather, as governor, needed a house.
Es ist jetzt Ihr Haus, aber wir haben uns.
Father said, what's going to happen to the German people, the German family? And they said, oh, well, they'll be put in a camp. And Father said, no, we will share the house with the German family.
You didn't tell me what I was walking into. I'm not comfortable with it.
Because they're Germans.
Now, it's difficult for people today to imagine just how strange, almost, that gesture was. There was a very visceral kind of hatred towards the Germans.
There may not be an outward show of hatred, but it's there below the surface.
For me, the actual story is that gesture of reconciliation, rebuilding, and generosity.
I wondered if you'd like to join me for breakfast. Both of you.
This movie probably wouldn't have been made without that gesture, because it sets up this extraordinary situation of two former enemies effectively living together.
If you're going to spy on a girl, the least you could do is pay her a compliment.
Yes, of course.
Seeing the set of the house was actually quite humbling, actually, for my dad, actually, to see that house and to see the care that goes into trying to create something that's authentic to the words on the page.
Please don't go.
I have a job to do.
I never thought that I could be happy like this.